back to another episode of the Weekly InSalt. It's episode 356. My name is Wade, and as usual, I'm joined by Ches.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. I feel refreshed.
I do too.
We'll get into that a little bit. And
Yeah.
then I'm also joined by Kurt. I don't have a nickname for you today.
That's fine. I'm here.
Come up with your own nickname real quick.
No, I'm good.
No, do it real quick.
Nope, I can't.
No, just do it real quick.
Can't.
Just do it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can. You
Moving
don't
on.
or you don't want to.
I don't want to.
Yeah, see, that's fucked up. Just do it.
I can't, man.
Junior Kurt of Sound.
There you go.
The miser of sound.
Director of Being an Asshole. I'm just kidding. Now, Kurt is here. He's on call this week, so he's a little bit testy. And we're going to test his patience today on the show. We didn't tell him this before the show, but this whole show is about Kurt.
Yep.
Kurt, what did you think
Why?
about our Moab trip?
Why is the whole show about me?
Don't ask questions. I'm the host. I ask the questions.
All right, whatever.
How was your Moab trip, man?
It was nice. I've never been there before.
Yeah.
I mean, I've driven through it. I think we mentioned this on a previous show, but yeah, I've driven through it. I never really stayed and checked shit out. I had no idea that there were 2 national parks down there.
It is a crazy area of Utah.
It really is.
Well, we did mention it on what episode? I think back like in last November, like shortly after you had been there. We talked about it. We said we were going to plan a trip. We planned the trip, and we did it.
Yeah,
We just got back a week ago.
Yeah, 2 national parks, a state park.
I mean, I knew the arch on the license plate that we have. I knew that existed, but I had no idea where it existed.
What did you think about it when you saw that? We didn't go to the arch. We went to the overlook, which I've been to the arch, and I honestly like the overlook better. I think it's a little less impressive size-wise because you're further away, but it's still kind of cool. What did you think?
It was cool to see. I mean, I was kind of hoping to see like other rock formations in the area, but there wasn't. It was just that.
Yeah.
It was weird. I was like, wait, that's way out there for one thing, and that's the only thing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
It's like, okay, we're going to take this trail to go to this formation. We're going to take that trail to go to that formation.
It is kind of weird that they're all kind of in the same vicinity. Like there can be an Arches National Park, right? But like that area is kind of just crazy for its geology.
But I also think there's other features there that are more impressive than Delicate Arch.
Yeah. Like what?
Well, like that one that we walked right up to, when they had the double.
Oh yeah, the window. I think it's called window or something.
Yeah, windows or whatever where we took that picture.
Yeah,
Of course,
that
we took
is
a billion
really cool.
pictures.
Yeah.
You have to take the pictures, and no, you guys can't see them.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Actually, I don't care. There's probably an album we could link somewhere, but you probably already saw them anyway if you're listening. Is it called Window?
Pretty sure it is.
I'm going to look it up real quick. Oh, yeah.
There's the other one that we didn't go to.
Yeah, there's like Windows East and a Windows West.
Yeah, we didn't go to one of them, which was fine.
Yeah, I think, North Window Arch is the one we did not go to.
So we went to South.
South Window Arch. We didn't go to that one either. So North and South are the ones on the east side of that parking lot. And then I think the double window one. Dang. Why don't I remember? I mean, I have... You just walk out to my truck, Ches, real fast.
Yeah.
I have the pamphlets in the truck still. I think it's double window or double arch. Maybe it's just called double arch.
I think it is.
Yep.
I like that one.
Yeah, I thought that one was pretty cool because you could just get there fairly quickly. And I think the most surprise that I saw you on the whole trip was when you saw the balancing rock.
Oh, that big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was pretty cool.
No, I think the best was watching Kurt's face when I drove down the backside of a baby's lion's back.
Yeah, I didn't see... I just remember him looking at me, and I'm looking at him like, dude, this basically seems vertical. I don't know how this is going to work.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty straight drop off.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're just going to drive right over that.
We kind of breezed over a bunch of stuff for the listeners, but yeah, we went to Arches a couple days. We went back to see Landscape Arch, which you can just Google that, and it's pretty impressive. I mean, it's a really thin arch, but more impressive in pictures, I'd say, than seeing it in person. We didn't walk all the way to it, but I don't know. Like, I feel like when you see an arch, like Delicate Arch, we've been ingrained. It's in our brains of like a beautiful arch that has blue sky in the background. And so when you see something like Landscape Arch and it's got red rock against it, it's really hard to understand picture-wise, like where the arch is. I showed people that picture of Landscape Arch, and they're like, "Where's the arch at?" It's like, it's right there. Like, I don't see an arch. It's like, okay. Which, I mean, is another thing about that area. If you haven't spent a lot of time down in Moab, and Moab's not just about rock crawling. Like Kurt said, there's Canyonlands, there's arches. Aside from that, there's just great dirt roads to drive.
Dead Horse Point, never been there. I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, which is right outside Canyonlands.
That was pretty impressive. I
didn't realize that was a separate park.
It's a state park.
Yeah. It's a state park. Not
yeah. Which, damn it, dude, I feel like the price for Dead Horse Point is a little steep, but I understand why, right? You got to maintain the visitor center, all the roads, the campgrounds and stuff like that. I get it, but how much was it? Like, I think it was $20.
$20, yeah.
I guess it's not too steep, but did we get our money's worth, you think, at Dead Horse Point? We went there. So, we went to the gift shop. We bought some magnets and posters, and then we drove to Dead Horse Point. We spent, maybe 30 minutes there?
We stopped at one place and had a light lunch and a beer. And
Yep. Wasn't that just a parking lot of the visitor center?
No, that wasn't that was a parking lot of some trail.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Canyon. This was in Canyonlands.
We stopped and ate somewhere?
We had a beer in Canyonlands, remember?
I mean, yeah, in that.
Yeah, the random trail parking lot that was super empty.
Okay. I was thinking we went to some restaurant or something. No, we didn't.
We did. We went to a restaurant the first day we got to Moab.
Which I was not impressed with.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I paid like $40 for a shit hamburger.
You got the worst old-fashioned I've ever tasted in my life at that restaurant, honestly.
Well, no, that was a different place. Where I'm talking about the brew house, the brewing pub.
Oh, you didn't like the brew? What
Proper, yeah.
You didn't like it?
No, I paid way too much. It's like, I mean, I tip standard, not like I normally do at like some of the bars we go to, but I ordered that burger and I didn't get any beer. I just the burger and the fries, and for some reason it was like $38.
Nice, dude. I mean,
why the fuck did
Moab?
I might have paid $38 for a hamburger and fries.
Let's look it up.
And it was not very good.
I mean, it was standard bar food.
I don't know how it came to $38.
Let's check it out. I don't know. I think that Moab has a lot to do with it because it is kind of a touristy area.
Mine was only like $38, and I had a beer.
Yeah, I had a Bloody Mary,
a burger, and I had a chicken sandwich and an appetizer.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that crazy. We also
look and see how much exactly I paid. I'll tell you.
Look at the menu real quick. But you know what? I've been to Moab and Arches a long time ago, and I don't remember like the drive into it, and I forgot like right before Moab how beautiful it is, like because you pass Arches on your way in, and like just the red cliffs. There's the verticality of Moab is crazy too.
It was $23.44, which is still a lot for a burger and fries.
I'm sorry we didn't go to McDonald's, dude. I didn't know you needed some whack Arnold's in your life. It is. I mean, I feel like all of the breweries like that though are that way. You know what I mean? Like they sell you go for the beer and then you get screwed by the food.
Yeah.
There's like Two Row. I love all the breweries, but like we know that that's where you make your money is off of the food, right? I'm sure that your beer, you package it up and you sell it to a bunch of grocery stores and stuff. You make your money off of that. But I mean, so was that after tip 23?
Yes.
So you probably tipped decent then.
$5.
Fucking cheap ass. Dude.
So you spent $18 for a burger and fries. That's pretty much standard.
Fucking asshole.
Yep, got him. We're starting already. I think that I remember looking at the menu and I was like, it is a little much for like a standard burger. But what's the average cost of a burger? What's your favorite burger you've ever had?
Favorite burger that I've ever had.
Yeah, like if you think of it, like let's think of like B&D, like they're pretty good.
B&D's pretty good. Crown is pretty good.
Yeah,
you're gonna spend $18 at Crown for a burger and fries,
but at least it's fucking good.
You damn near licked everything but licked the plate on that.
I took like 3 bites.
Do you remember what happened the night before?
Yeah, we had tons of fun.
Yeah, we had tons of fun. Woke up all hungover and shit.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have too much fun.
And no matter
so you know what
how
I think
the food sucks, you still eat it.
I think that you just think everything else sucks because you feel like you suck. You know what I mean? Like
what?
Like you didn't feel good. You're mad at the world. You're tired. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to do anything. So everything's shitty. Like, I don't like proper, man.
Okay, wait.
Too expensive, bro.
You had the same thing.
I feel like shit.
So what was your thoughts on the burger? You had the same burger.
I thought it was great. I was just happy to be in Moab on vacation, dude. I ate that. I got a Bloody Mary. I was going to get another beer, but we had shit to do.
There's nothing I can say that I'm going to lose this one.
No, you're not. We're not in an argument. Although, let's see how much a burger costs at Crown Burger. I think it is it is a decent price. I think that I'm with Kurt on this. I would probably have rather just gone to Crown Burger if it was there. Because it's cheaper, you know?
But you're not going to get a beer at Crown Burger.
No,
or a Bloody
not.
Mary.
Yeah, you're going to have to bring your own, which I don't recommend.
Yeah.
I think that, like, it was all right. I mean, by the time I looked up, Kurt was already done with his food. So you must have kind of liked it a little bit, right?
Or just the hangover food.
I mean, it wasn't very big.
Yeah, it wasn't the biggest burger I've ever had. But I kind of don't like huge-ass burgers, you know? So what's the best burger you think you've ever had? Like, I don't know. If I had to think. You remember when Smash Burger was around?
They're still around.
I don't know. I've never seen one.
Yeah.
I mean, they were everywhere. I think they grew too big, too fast.
And then they scaled back down,
Yeah. I think Smash Burger was
I don't
good.
really eat burgers anymore, so.
That's fair. All right, well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kurt. I'm not trying to make you mad. I just feel it. I feel the energy.
Yeah.
Moab, though, if people are listening, you haven't been there, you haven't spent time down there, it's 100% worth going. It's
go in the spring or the fall.
Oh yeah, I think that. What days did we go? End of May.
First of May. We went May.
Was
6th through the 10th.
It's not even the end of May yet. Yeah.
I have a coworker that's down there right now.
Oh yeah, dude. I bet it's a little bit warmer than what we had. I mean, the high during the day was what the highest temperature we got was 81, 85.
Yeah, I would say about 85. I think was the high.
Which for a place that gets to like 115 is not bad. But doing things like that, I think, also is inspiring to do other things. Like one thing that Kurt said that'll stick with me forever is you said, I can't believe that nobody's told me about this place. You know, like how when you're there, it's so. We could show you pictures all day, but looking at the grand overlook at Canyonlands, it's never going to give you a sense of scale unless you're standing there.
Exactly.
You won't understand through a picture like how amazing that is. Like when we were standing at the grand overlook, I think I turned to Kurt and I was like, "What planet are we on, dude?"
Yeah.
Like this exists and it's just here. Like it doesn't even look like Earth. It looks like some alien planet that I don't know, man.
We're talking a place that's 4 hours from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think there's a ton of people that haven't been there.
4 hours away, and it shows hundreds of millions of years of erosion.
Yeah, hundreds of millions. Like reading that panel, that's like, oh, the top layer is like 150 million years old, and then you get down to the bottom. What was it like?
280.
It's like what?
Almost 300 million years old, and you're like, man.
I think it said it's a layer cake of geology, right? Like you can just look at all of the erosion layers and just learn something.
And you look out and see just the vastness of everything, and it makes you just realize how insignificant everything really is.
Yeah, you know what they need right on the edge of that canyon? A big-ass resort, dude. A bunch of condos, man.
Like they put at the base of the original Lion's Back, the adult Lion's Back.
Yeah, that was weird. You remember we were driving and all of a sudden Ches is just flipping things off out the window? I'm like, what are you doing, man? He's like, this is the resort, Lion's Back Resort. I hate that place, which I agree. Why?
You know, what were we looking at?
We looked at the prices for that.
Yes.
I think there's 1 bedroom, 1 bath, like room with 2 beds in it. And I think they wanted like $1,200 a night for it. You do have a jacuzzi on your patio, but I don't think I'd ever stay there. I'm not going down to Moab so that I can sit in my jacuzzi at the hotel. I'm going to go do some stuff, especially with Arches and Canyonlands around.
$2,000, $1,200 a night. Like, and they were probably all booked up too.
Yeah.
I don't think they were. I think that they would let me book it, but I was like through some weird website. So maybe
when we drove by, they were probably all sold out.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, it's the perfect time to go. Who's doing that?
I guess if you had 4 people, it's only $300 a night per person, which is so steep. $300 a night if you had 4 people, so you still got to ride bitch in a bed with somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have a significant other, then I mean that's cool.
But for 1 bedroom, so now you're.
But then you're probably paying $600 anyway.
Yeah. It's still $600 a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit wild.
So,
but get down there and check it out if you haven't. It's worth it. We actually, it was inspiring in the sense of like we came up with other things that we want to do now because we were down there, and it really is like super underrated. Like Kurt said, I don't think a lot of people talk about Moab or Arches. It's because I think we're just used to it in Utah, but you're not going to see that anywhere else in the world, honestly. And it's literally in our backyard, like 3.5 hours away.
Yeah.
The drive wasn't that bad. Would I want to do it again right now? Probably not. Maybe
if you're
week.
not, especially if you go down, we're dragging trailers, so that slowed us down some. You just go down in a car or whatever.
Should we? Never mind. I don't know if I want to piss both of you off on the same episode. I was going to bring up Chez's driving.
His what?
Driving. He almost killed us twice on the way home. Chez is like, I'm getting around this trailer at the last moment when the road is like the lane is merging.
Well, I couldn't see that, so I'm going shit. I'm like, oh shit, there's the end.
You should have hammered that down, dude. Pedal to the floor.
I did.
Get some NOS then. I wasn't towing a trailer, but also Kurt has an unfair advantage. He's got dual turbos in his truck, so he can get going if he wants to. Yeah. But no, it was a great time. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Just look it up. I mean, you'll love it. Even looking at pictures of it is great, but it won't do it justice. What was your favorite part of the trip, Jez?
Just getting away, really.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy when I was saying earlier when I was going down the backside of Blind's Back. I'm like, okay, look here. I'm just going to put on downhill control. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, look, no brakes, no gas. I'm just steering. And I look over at Kurt's face, and he's just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What are we doing?
I knew we weren't going to go over anything.
Well, yeah.
But it was like, oh, that's pretty steep. Are you sure you want to do this? Well, we're doing it anyway.
Yeah, I guess we can't really turn around in that situation. Google baby's lion's back and you'll see, which also won't do it justice, how like the verticality of it. But yeah, I was still like, what? Really? And Chez just like, walk in the park for me, man. I do this all the time.
Yeah.
I Moab a bunch.
I think this thing will do it itself, so.
Now I want to see you do potato salad. Put it on crawl mode and just let it go, dude.
I don't have crawl up. I've got crawl down.
You don't have crawl up? I'm sure it crawls up.
Yeah, that takes a little more driver input.
Nah, you just let it drive it. Let Jesus take the wheel, man.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to see some really cool videos, look up Potato Salad in Moab. There's plenty of vehicles that have rolled over there.
Yeah, I used to have a whole, back in the day, it was actually on VHS. It was a Moab video, and there was a whole segment that was just potato salad, people rolling off it.
I think they do don't they do a competition there or something, or an event there once a year? I feel like.
Oh, it's a huge place during Easter Jeep Safari.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
People go and just hang out there all day watching people try and go up it and roll. And
I'm looking at, see the videos, man, make me laugh because this video that I'm playing right now, it's taken from the like cliff edge that faces like towards potato salad, and it doesn't look steep at all at the angle I have. It looks so lame. But we stood at the top of it, and I definitely wouldn't be driving my truck up it. I ain't trying that.
Yeah, and we also went and drove again I did it in November and drove the Potash Road to the Schaefer switchbacks.
That was my favorite part of the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Potash Road is like, how long would you say it is? Like 16, maybe 20 miles of dirt road?
Maybe the most. I know from like there's the one sign like when you hit the dirt that it's like 12 miles to the entrance to Canyonlands.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's another couple miles.
So Potash Road will drive you past the evaporation ponds for the salt mine that's out there. I guess it's technically salt, but they're making fertilizer from the salt.
Yeah, it's potassium chloride.
Yeah.
And they use it for plant fertilizer.
They dye the water blue to help with evaporation, and it's really, really cool to see because you have the red rocks and then this like really vibrant blue water.
Yeah.
That's different shades of blue because depending on which evap pond it's in, it's a different shade of blue. The darker it is, obviously, the more it's going to evaporate because it's absorbing more heat. But that's they make a very cool point about talking about that because the contrast is just crazy. But Potash Road, you drive right by that, and you also get your vehicle within like a few feet of maybe like a couple 100-foot drop, occasionally.
Yeah.
And then you hit the Schaefer switchbacks. And if you want to know what those are, you can just Google it. But you basically gain like probably over 1,000 feet of elevation in like 8 switchbacks that you go up. But you're literally driving on a road that they carved out of basically a cliff.
Yes.
And it gets, for some reason, of course, right when we start the Schaefer switchbacks, I'm like, this is kind of gnarly. We hit all the traffic. Now we got to go around people, but everybody's nice. You know, when you're off roading like that, people generally understand. If you're on your way up, you wait, and they give you plenty of room. But it is a little bit scary. But the inspiring part is then we learned about this trail called White Rim Trail.
Yes.
100 miles of dirt road over 2 days. You can do it in one day if you want to kill yourself. 12 hours driving on a dirt road, dude. I don't even want to know what truck feels like after that. Can't even stop at a Maverick and get a Slurpee, dude.
Yeah.
Or a giant slab of beef jerky. It's 100 miles over 2 days. And the more I look at this, Ches, the more I think that we just have to do it.
Yeah.
We have to there's 50 permits issued a day, which I think is enough that we could probably get one pretty easy. I don't think a lot of people are going to go do this, but I think you're going to see things that like you wouldn't see normally, you know? I think it'd just be a cool thing to be like, I did that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just like now you can say, Kurt, you did it. You did Arches, man. It was cool.
Did Arches, did Canyonlands, did Dead Horse.
Yeah. Baby Lion's back.
Yep.
That's when I found out on this trip also that just rock crawling is not for me. I'll ride with you all day, but I don't think I ever want to drive it. It's not my style.
Yeah, we'll get another trip where we can go down and we can have a couple more Jeeps.
Yeah.
And we'll do...
I think I might... Like, I probably should have driven your Jeep because you're like, you drive over it. Like, take my Jeep over it. And I thought about it and I'm like, dude, I don't know. Because, like, I haven't driven your Jeep before. And then I'm driving it on a trail that you can't see half the time because you're going uphill.
That's the perfect place for... That's like the introductory obstacles, what they call it.
And that's crazy to me that that's introductory. Although, we also watched a video on that episode when you got back after last November of a Crown Vic doing it.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I guess it wouldn't be that crazy. I don't know. Rock crawling's not for me.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to ever get into it either.
Yeah. I love the trail running that we already do. Just like dirt roads, man.
You say that till you do some real rock crawling.
All right. I'll challenge. I'll go. We already talked about next time you go on a Moab trip with your friends that do that stuff, I'll go. And then I will do the trails. I'll be passenger, you know. And I'll
ride like Wade said, but I don't ever want to drive. I'll end up ripping my transmission out or something.
Yeah, I can see me doing that too. Like I just make a wrong turn and it just scrapes the whole undercarriage of my truck, and I'm just like, well, that was cool. Glad I bought that brand new.
There'll be definitely some things you could do in your truck, but
oh yeah,
sure. But
it was totally out of my wheelhouse of comfort.
Yeah,
which I enjoy. I enjoy that, but I don't think I want to risk my ability to do that on something that costs a lot of money. If that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not willing to do half the stuff I used to do in my.
You're getting soft.
Well, I don't want to say. I don't want to say beater Jeep, but it was it wasn't my daily driver. I'm not relying on this. I wasn't relying on that vehicle to get me back to Salt Lake.
Yeah.
So on something that I'm relying on to get me home, I'm a little different.
That's when you broke your your rear axle or something.
I broke a rear drive line.
I'd rather rock crawl with a 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
Not a side by side. Just a 4-wheeler.
That was one thing that kind of bummed me out about Moab is just how much side by sides have taken over everybody's idea of what off roading is now.
They infuriate me.
Oh yeah.
Wait till you see when we go again and do some of the like the rock crawling trails. Mm-hmm. Like where you can see where they're going around turns, like doing wall hits and just rutting out and shit.
I get that they're fun. A good friend of mine had one for a while that blew me away. I couldn't believe the ability it had to do crazy shit like that. But it was just I don't know if I need that. I don't know. I grew up in the era of get in your truck and do things. You know? If you want to go up that hill, you got your truck. Just go up it in your truck. I don't need to buy a separate vehicle that I'm like, hey, yo, guys, check this out. You guys want to ride in the side-by-side?
Not really.
Yeah, no. I mean, we all rode in one, right?
Yeah,
and
we rode in his, and it was
fun.
Yeah. But I don't. It's not enough for me to buy one.
Also, arguably, one of the other times, I thought I might die. Going around up at Strawberry, whipping around turns, blind turns and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
either I'm going to die or somebody else is going to die.
Yeah. But, arguably the person driving was a lot more comfortable with it. They owned it. They've done it a bunch, so I get it. But I don't know, you going that fast, brakes only work so fast. Like if you caught somebody on a blind turn, like you're going to have trouble for sure. But yeah, I mean, why? Why all the side-by-sides? And why make them street legal too? That bothers me. I'm going to run to the grocery store, babe. I'll be right back. Let me get the side-by-side keys. Why are you taking that to the grocery store? So get in your normal car, get in your Camry. Get in your Taurus, dude. Because they probably own a Ford Taurus because they spent all the money on the side-by-side.
Yeah.
Right?
Got to drive it while the weather's good, so.
That's true. Actually, I've seen people driving their side-by-sides without the top on in winter in Utah.
Oh, really?
I'm like, why? I'm going to keep the fluids moving.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how the side-by-side people talk. Hey, dango, go get your side-by-side. We're about to smash some beers and ride some rocks, Donald Trump.
Park with a tire up on a rock.
Yeah.
That was the popular thing in Moab. Every side-by-side for sale had one wheel up on a rock.
For sale or for rent.
You got to show off the articulation on them.
You're right.
Show off that they can get a tire up on a rock.
It reminds me of when we used to get snow in Utah, and they'd create those big piles of snow in parking lots, and there would always be somebody in a truck or a Jeep that would put one wheel up. They'd park in the snow pile. Their Jeep just up, and then it's like...
Guilty.
Guilty, too.
In high school, always.
Yeah. You park up on the snow pile, and you thought you were so cool, but then getting in and out of your truck sucked. Like, I don't know why I did that.
We used to do it in high school, and they'd get mad at us, and then we pointed out what we were doing, and they're like, oh... Okay, go ahead and do that. Like, well, you got all these huge snowbanks taking up parking spots. We can park on them, no problem. Save those other spots for other people. Like, oh.
That's crazy, man. I feel like he's making excuses for parking his Jeep up on snowbanks.
Well,
I'm helping you by being that guy.
That's exactly what we were doing.
Hell yeah.
But... hey, it worked.
It looked cool, too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Every time I see it, I'm like, that guy sucks, but it does look cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't really argue that.
So, yeah, that's what we would do. And they're like, oh, okay, I guess I can see your reasoning. Go ahead. You're okay then.
Have you ever got stuck on one of them?
No.
Nah.
At least not like what we're doing now. I mean, going out screwing around.
I bet Marty has. Got him. I'm sure I'm going to get a text message about that one. Should we take a break real quick and reset? And then I know we've got some other things to talk about rather than just Moab, which you should all go do anyway.
Yes.
But I think it makes sense. We'll be right back.
All right.
We're back. Episode 356, the weekly InSalt. Man, then again, hindsight, that name, the weekly part gets me all the time, But I feel like it's a little bit better now that we're doing like less frequent shows because I think we have more to talk about. Like you've got a whole setup going on right here.
It doesn't have to be every week. It's just that week.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I didn't think of it that way. That's a very good point. This is this week's weekly InSalt. So I randomly stumbled across this on the internet. You guys, I think, will like this because it's like, I feel like, Kurt, I took a page out of your book because usually you bring some really weird shit to the podcast that people love. But I saw this and I was like, I have to bring this up. So everybody's played Super Nintendo, back in the day. This was like
very little for me, but yeah.
But like all the NES, like this is the era of video games. Just they're trying to figure it out. Like, how do I get people to buy my video game? Right? Like, how do I get as popular as Super Mario Brothers? And so people started releasing a bunch of games. And this particular game studio released a game called Phalanx. And it didn't have very good gameplay. And so in a marketing stunt, they decided they were going to put an old man playing a banjo on the packaging. And I feel like I need to own this as like a piece of history. Just click one of those images. And there's all like, you can look up the lore for this. This game is a space top-down shooter, side-scrolling shooter that's like super simple. Isn't very crazy.
See if you can find a game. Hopefully this has got some gameplay.
I think this is probably going to talk about... Oh, yeah, complete gameplay. Just pick anywhere in the timeline. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Well, I mean, it's a Super Nintendo. But you're basically a little spaceship. shooting things, dodging bullets. You know, I think these days would be called a bullet hell game.
Which reminds me of Life Force on the Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah, you're a Sega guy.
Yeah,
that was too. What a crazy soundtrack in the background. So you're basically the spaceship that kills a bunch of space stuff, but then look up the lore for it. I won't do it justice, but basically they were trying to figure out how could we get noticed on a Blockbuster shelf, right? Like you were a kid, you go to Blockbuster, you want to rent a game, and you see all these cool covers. Their idea was an old guy with a banjo.
That wouldn't want to make me want to play it as a kid.
I mean, where did that come from? I don't see an old guy in a banjo here.
So go back to the box art.
Well, sure, but
Yeah.
but there's no old guy in a banjo.
No, it has nothing to do with
Yeah.
the game. They just thought as a marketing stunt that they would just put an old guy with a banjo because you'd be like, what? And you'd buy it. It's literally the all-time high of a marketing stunt that's makes no sense. Hey, we've got this space game that isn't really that great. It's not as good as Contra. It's not as good as Mario Brothers. You know, they play really well. You just have to shoot a bunch of shit. But what are we going to put on the box art? The marketing team was like, we don't know. What should we do?
Got a picture here of my grandpa playing.
Picture of my grandpa. Then it is.
Playing the banjo.
It's one of the marketing team's grandpas playing the banjo.
Is it really?
Yeah. You can read the lore about it. It's crazy. But anyway,
Yeah.
I thought I would bring that up as a weird publicity stunt thing because I just feel like this is the type of thing we need to do. I think we need an old guy with a banjo as our new thumbnail.
Okay.
I feel like that's the move.
Hey, ChatGPT, help us out with that.
Yeah. Oh
I
shit,
pay
it's
for that
listening.
shit. We can make something.
Yeah.
Let's put Kurt with a banjo on the cover.
Yes.
That's the move, dude. And then you and I can be in the background in a weird, I don't know, robe or something.
Playing
looking
the,
Jared Leto.
The wash tub bass.
Yeah, and I'll play the, oh shit, what are they called? The old washing things.
The washboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can play the spoons. Anyway, just Google Phalanx Super Nintendo and you'll see the hilarious guy holding a banjo. I don't think we need it anymore. You can pause it.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Let's just keep this going.
Kurt's intrigued now.
Okay. Wait, pause it real quick and then start it once I introduce his next bit.
Some other video.
Yeah, pause it, and then I'll tell you when you'll know when it started again. Ches, you have an assortment of
I do.
things in front of you. What would you call them?
Nostalgic candy?
Nostalgic candy.
Yes. Throwback candy?
I think we're going to try some of them, right?
Yes.
Hit us with it, dude.
All right. We got to.
That's crazy because the sound is very nostalgic, too. Great soundtrack. See, he knows what he's doing.
I think we got 4 different things here to try. Some of them.
This is our copyright strike.
Yeah.
We get copyright strike off of Phalanx, the Super Nintendo game.
Exactly.
Sorry. All right, what you got
One of them we
first?
got 2 different ways. One of them they say you should eat it frozen.
Should we start there?
Sure.
Because I think the other, we should keep them frozen, right?
Yeah. So do we want to try the non-frozen first and then go to the frozen?
That's up to you,
Do you
man.
have frozen stuff?
Yes.
All right.
So
Introduce it.
we got the good old Charleston Chew.
I will go out on a limb here,
Dentist
and I hate these.
yeah, I hate these too.
Anything that's got a first name and then chew after it.
Yeah, it's just the vanilla.
It's so bad.
Oh God, this is gonna get stuck in my fucking teeth.
Well, at least you got a cool nostalgic soundtrack to guide you through. I honestly think Charleston Chew one of the worst candies. I'd rather have those shitty Halloween candies that taste like wax. Candy corn. I'd rather eat a candy corn than this.
I'll never eat a candy corn again.
Why not?
I hate them.
All right, well, that ends that. And this is a frozen one.
And then they say you should eat it frozen.
This might change my mind. I feel like frozen things is usually the move, like a frozen Reese's Pieces.
Oh, it's worse.
Oh, it's got a little crunch. And somehow it is worse.
Yeah, I don't like it.
No,
They're not that bad.
not bad.
The
but
chocolate saves it a little bit.
yeah,
The next stage, dude.
exactly.
What do we have?
Do we want to go Warheads or do we want to go?
It's up to you. It's your bet.
I'm
You tell
asking
me,
you
man.
guys. Or Mary Jane's.
Whatever you want to throw.
Yeah, I feel like we go to Mary Jane just because I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to Charleston Chew.
Okay. Well, this is made with real peanut butter and molasses.
Oh, is the peanut butter real or is the molasses real? Also, let's
You said ass.
Yeah, so I know it's
what's,
real
what's
molasses.
the history of this Mary Jane candy? Let's get some facts out there. It's a rich blend of molasses and creamy peanut butter. The packaging, Atkinson's updated the candy into a bite-sized shape, then
and
eased
all
off
the
and double twist
THC you
wrapper.
can handle.
Yes.
Just gets you crazy high.
No, these are not
Chez just
edibles.
dipped them in acid.
Yeah.
Dietary info, they are kosher certified.
I hate this. I hate everything about this.
It reminds me of like trying to be caramel without all the fun things about caramel.
Yeah.
You know? When did
Yeah,
this
no thanks.
first get released? This is like old school.
Oh, my God. I have to double up on my metformin.
It's almost nearly a century.
It gets even worse when you get the aftertaste.
Yeah.
God, it does.
You
Okay,
get like
maybe
a weird burnt caramely flavor. I smell like I'm breathing
yeah.
out. I'm breathing like a grandma's house.
Yeah, I think those were much worse than the Charleston Chews.
Yeah, they are. These were, tell you about, oh man. Oh, 1914 is when that candy was released. Tastes like 1914.
Yep, that's...
Okay, a little something to, little palate cleanser to, something to wash our mouth out with.
This is, okay, this is what I'm excited about. I need to know the name of these. What are they called?
Nickel Nip.
Oh, I remember these. We used to eat the whole bottle.
Yeah. So that's what you're supposed to do.
But I'm not going to. God.
You put the whole wax. So these are, to the listeners, since Ches is struggling with
Yes.
the package, these are those old candies that came in a wax bottle. They have like very little liquid inside of them. You have to bite the top off and you drink it.
And then you're supposed to chew the wax.
I don't know if you're supposed to do that.
I don't think you are.
Give me. Does it have instructions? Let me see the package.
Bite them, drink them, chew them.
Oh shit!
Nasty.
We
I'm
have
not-
to.
I'm
We
not
have to do it. We
can do
have
it.
to.
I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, you are.
I'll drink the whatever is the fluid.
No, we're chewing the wax.
Okay.
We'll spit it out somewhere.
What color do you want?
Here, dude? I don't know. Just you surprise me.
Give me the green one.
You're a lime guy. I don't remember which color was the best on these, but I do remember eating these when I was a kid. I also remember them being way more round.
I think there's different ones.
Oh, okay.
So bite the tip off.
Oh,
And then drink the.
there is a reason why these don't. How are these around still?
Oh my God. This tastes like one of those freezer pops.
Melted though, yeah.
Yeah.
And now we gotta chew it.
Nope.
Yep.
Good luck.
This is what made me realize wax is not a thing you should package candy in. Like, why? This lost flavor faster than bubble yum, dude.
Yeah.
It's
No, not bubble yum. Fruit stripe.
Fruit by the foot.
No, not fruit by the foot. Remember
Bubble tape.
fruit stripe gum?
I think Hubba Bubba is the worst gum. I think this is worse than Hubba Bubba.
Oh yeah.
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 It's like baseball.
Hubba was good.
If I was a kid again, I would love this because you get like a 6-pack of them.
Yeah.
So you're just like, man, I'm gonna drink this whole thing.
It's like baseball chewing gum. Baseball
Is that
card.
fun?
Big League Chew?
Big League Chew, yeah.
No, not Big League Chew. It's the stick that came in the package of baseball cards.
The most stale
okay.
bubble gum
I know what you're
that
talking
ever-
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, who was the person back in the day that thought like, I'm gonna put bubble gum with a baseball card, but I'm gonna make it so shitty that like you chew it twice and then the flavor's gone.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That fake bubblegum flavor.
My brother, he just threw it all into a box and then kept the box for 20 decades.
All right, one last one here. Got some Warheads.
Give me a second, because bubblegum reminded me. Warheads are awesome, by the way. I love these. I'll eat them all day long. When we were talking about bubblegum, just reminded me of something I saw, which is in 2014, McDonald's experimented with bubblegum flavored broccoli as a way to get children to eat their vegetables.
Bubblegum flavored broccoli.
Yeah.
That's like the purple ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend who...
Or it's like doing fry sauce and then telling Kurt there's no ketchup in it. We had that conversation. Kurt, we should go on. We should create a T-shirt that embodies your hatred of ketchup.
I can come up with something.
Yeah. I would
like
buy
an
it.
image or something.
Yeah, like I think this is a good ChatGPT thing. Say, I hate ketchup, make me a T-shirt.
Okay.
I kind of want to do that right now, but we'll do Warheads.
So... But yeah, lost my train of thought.
Yeah, my bad.
So got some Warheads here. 90s style. We got some black cherry, watermelon, apple, or blue raspberry.
I want blue raspberry. It's the best one.
Apple and watermelon are probably the worst candy flavors, so I'll go with the black cherry.
Well, then I'm gonna go different. I'll try this watermelon.
Watermelon artificial flavor, I think in my book is probably one of the better ones. As long as you don't do banana. Artificial banana flavor is the worst.
Holy fuck.
Well, you haven't had a Warhead in a while. I got him.
And did you know that what is considered the artificial banana?
Look at me with both your eyes open.
Jesus.
I don't know if I can do that and talk.
Dude, I love sour candy, though.
I do too.
Like, this is my wheelhouse. I love this. Not even sour. I want the atomic.
But I get no
Atomic
black
one.
cherry out of this at all.
Not yet. You gotta wait for it. Now I can't talk because the saliva glands are just going.
But yeah, the artificial banana flavoring
Yeah.
is what bananas used to taste like.
Yeah. I still hate bananas.
But that banana variety got a infestation and went extinct.
Yes, you're right.
So
Chaz with the knowledge. Also, I know there's somebody listening right now that's like, turn off that music. But we're not going to.
No, there's a reason for this.
yeah,
So it's either this or you listen to us.
if not both.
Now somebody hates that. I feel like the audience is divided. I've asked people, like, do you mind if you hear people eat? And some people are like, absolutely can't stand it. That was Chaz goes.
Yeah,
And some people are like, it doesn't really bother me.
yeah. Sourness is gone now for me.
Yeah, it is for me too.
That's like, this is how far I got as a kid. Then I go like this.
You can feel all your teeth breaking.
What I
Teeth
miss
are
are like the crybaby gumballs.
Oh, yeah.
Those super sour
dude,
gumballs.
Do those exist still?
I don't know. Well, if they do, we need to find them.
Yep. Those, I remember because you, yeah. They do.
Are they still in gumball form?
Yep. I think so. Oh, no, they might be. Yeah, they're still around. But you'd buy them and they'd come in a pack, like a sleeve of like 4 or 5. And as a kid, you're buying that sleeve and you're not like eating one and then later on in the week, you're eating another one. You're eating all 5 of them like immediately. You know, that's just what you did as a kid. Or like Fun Dip. I don't know.
Fun Dip was horrible.
Oh, Fun Dip was great.
I think Fun Dip's one of the best candies ever made.
Yeah.
A compressed powdered sugar bar. Best
Dipped in
texture.
sugar.
Dipped in more sugar.
Well, if you were like me, you just snorted it.
Yeah. You didn't like Fun Dip. What was your favorite childhood candy?
My favorite childhood candy.
Yeah, like if you could get one candy for the rest of your life, what would you eat?
Oh,
Mine would be Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. You have to go there. You know? It's the
I
best
was
candy.
addicted
Yeah.
to caramellos. Those were pretty good.
Oh, dang. I haven't thought about a caramello in a long time. Is that all you have?
Yeah,
I feel like you had more. I don't know why.
No, just those 4.
Maybe because it's been in my kitchen sitting in the
Yeah.
bag for 3 weeks, just like begging me to eat it.
Yeah, so those crybabies, the
No,
4-pack.
Hold on, boss fight. I didn't think you guys would actually.
Gotta watch the boss fight.
We just, dude, such riveting podcasting.
Yes.
You know what though? I close second for me in Candyland is a Score bar. I really like Score bars.
Score or Heathman.
Score. Yeah,
Me too.
I have to go Score.
I do prefer the Heath's
He's
close,
good,
but
yeah.
I do prefer the Score.
Score's a little bit better.
I liked Mounds.
They got coconut.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
What about Almond Joy?
Didn't like the almonds in them.
Okay.
What about Snowball?
Never heard of it.
Marshmallows that has coconut over it with like a little cake in the
The
middle.
Hostess Snowball?
Yeah. Right? Is that what they're called?
Anything marshmallow I didn't get into. That was disgusting for me.
Do you like marshmallows?
No, I still don't.
Texture thing? You don't like s'mores?
Not really.
Yeah.
So,
This guy sitting
know he
across
does.
from me, he
I-
cannot go on a camping trip without s'more shit.
Exactly.
He
Gotta
has to have it.
camping trip, just not a camping trip without having a s'more.
Yeah, it is. You just don't have them and go camping. I'm with Kurt on this one. S'mores, they're good, but nah, I'll pass.
But
then-
like, making
Unless there's children around.
yeah,
of course,
sure.
I'll
You make
child.
some childhood memories with them, but
Yeah.
I mean, just to do it like you were doing in Moab, like do it, but I'm not gonna.
To me, it's the nostalgia thing.
Yeah, I get that.
So,
Which is why we did that. And you know what? Pick your favorite candy out of that. Mine's got to be Warheads, dude. That holds
Yeah.
a soft spot in my heart.
yeah, definitely the Warhead.
Yeah, that's probably the.
Well, that's kind of unfair because we basically got like 1900s early 1900s candy and then Warheads.
it probably came from 1900s too.
You know what we need to do?
They weren't manufactured just recently. They were
Yeah.
No, these were
bullshit.
Those
90s throwback.
Like I think Warheads are still being made, but like, I mean, when did Warheads first get released? It definitely wasn't
It
1914.
was in the 80s. I bet. Yeah, Best Buy of January of 2029.
1975.
That's when they expire. But
That's their Best Buy.
They were made in 1912.
Yeah.
They were released in 1975, so they were probably made in 1975. Every U.S. MRE includes one Warhead. Did you know that?
Really?
No, I'm lying.
Oh,
They do contain gum, though, and that's just to help you poop, which I found out.
oh, is it really?
Yeah, because MREs notoriously block you up because how can you shoot the enemy if you've got mud butt? You can't be pooping all the time. They block you up so that you don't have to poop so you can fight. And then you chew the gum and you drink the coffee and it gets everything moving again.
Okay.
That's what I hear. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe we'll do a whole MRE episode. But you know what it leads us to, which our show is really good at doing? I'm going to the H Mart now, and I'm going to buy all of the foreign candy I can find. We're going to try it.
Didn't want to do that on
Yeah.
one episode.
No, well, did you do candy? Well, we did the chips.
He brought just random
You did
snacks.
bring some random. Yeah, you're right.
Random snacks. I knew it wasn't candy though.
Yeah, I'm just going to go straight candy. And you bet your ass there's going to be seafood candy.
Fuck you. I'm going to call in sick that day.
All right. Well, we'll do the podcast from your house. I'll bring the voice recorder that we have used like twice. Well, thanks for that, Ches. That made me. I actually kind of want another Warhead, if I'm honest. But I'll wait.
So the gum in the military, in some military MREs, can help stimulate bowel movements a bit, but it's often misunderstood.
This is from the day I gave this man a podcast, a test podcast. He's done this to me for 7 fucking years. I'll say something and he goes, "Nah, you're wrong, dude." That's why I love you.
Well, that's why I was brought on the show in the first place.
Yep.
So
it's true to form, man. I love that.
So it says, some of the gums have like xylitol or sorbitol, which are sugar alcohols, which in larger amounts can have mild laxative effects. So
Yeah, I think that like they are notorious for blocking you up, though. Thanks. So we got how much? 7 minutes left, ish. What else you got, Ches?
I got here. Let me pull one back up here. Have you seen that Elizabeth Smart is now a bodybuilder?
I have seen this, and I'm trying to figure her out because very, very traumatic thing to happen to anybody.
Yes.
I'm not going to
especially at that age.
Take away from that at all. That's a horrific thing for anybody to have to go through. But damn, she's done a great job capitalizing on that. And maybe she's got a great therapist or something. I don't know. But like recently, like her YouTube channel has been going, and she walked back up there where they held her captive, and she talked about it, and she's written a book.
Yeah.
I don't have the context on why she's a bodybuilder. Did you see any reason why?
I'll
take that as a no.
I didn't see it, but yeah, she, at least the article that I was reading here, yeah, she transformed into bodybuilding, won like her first competition.
AI to the rescue.
Okay.
Elizabeth Smart started bodybuilding as a celebration of her body's strength and resilience.
Okay.
Which I can imagine. Like, once you've been through that, you basically go through anything, right? You're like, I can do whatever I want now.
Yeah.
Like, I've been through the craziest shit. You guys will never understand. And I'm alive to talk about it. And so I'm just going to do whatever I feel like. But yeah, she got ripped, dude. Holy shit.
She is pretty ripped. But not like
weird ripped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know if I would say maybe bodybuilding, but maybe more fitness.
Yeah, I would say so.
You see some of those female bodybuilders, and it's
a lot.
Yeah, it's not attractive. I'm like, that looks good on her. So.
Well, I think that's a super contextual thing to bring up for this podcast, because if you have ever been in Utah, you know Elizabeth Smart. Like,
exactly.
That was a huge deal. And then when they found her, dude, I still remember that. I'm like, what the hell? She's walking along State Street?
Yeah.
Randomly happened to find her? Crazy.
Exactly. She's been gone for 9 months, took her to California or whatever, and now they're back, and there she is on State Street.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Did we beat the game?
Yes, we did beat the game.
Nice. Yeah. Good job, Kurt. We beat the game.
Another thing here, I don't know if you guys saw, but the giant panda has been removed from the endangered species list.
I think that's sweet.
Yeah, it's still on the vulnerable list, but it's no longer considered endangered.
Are they the goofy ones that like fall over and stuff? Yeah.
The black and white ones?
Yeah.
So
notorious for being like, oh, look how cute pandas are, but also an animal that will rip your face off.
Yeah.
Without thinking twice.
Yeah, significant increase in wild population, or panda population.
Say that twice.
Exactly. I can barely say it once.
Panda population.
It's now estimated there's over 1,800 of them. Which is a lot higher than the previous decades.
Didn't it get down to like only like a few left for a while there?
I don't think it was a few. It may have been a few hundreds.
Yeah, I guess that's true. China's a big country.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with just conservation efforts in China. So,
well, speaking of bears, have you seen that going around the news lately? That a hiker got killed in Glacier National Park by a grizzly bear.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, and then it went all over the place. And then Utah released a statement saying like, "Yeah, be careful, bears are out there," which is hilarious to me because I don't. How many grizzly bears do we have in Utah? Do we have any?
None.
Yeah, but I don't think we have any, right?
I think they may have seen one last year.
What, black and brown?
I think mainly it's just black bear.
Yeah, that's why
Utah
I run my
does not
generator to
have-
keep those bastards away.
That's why Ches never comes around. Utah does not have an established population of grizzly bears.
Yeah,
I think brown bears are just as bad, though, right? At least aggressive-wise. I know that black bears, like, generally are misunderstood because they're just as scared of everything as we are. They'll just run away. Like, black bears are like, I hear noises. See ya. I mean, that goes to the one we saw in Strawberry in my entire lifetime. It was like, oh, shit, and it was running away from us.
Yeah.
It was running.
Black bear population 3,000 to 4,000 black bears inhabit Utah, primarily living at elevations between 7,000 and 10,000 feet, which we were at when we saw that one. True brown bears, grizzly bears, have been absent from Utah for over a century, so they were here, with the last confirmed grizzly killed in 1923. Today, the only bear species living and breeding in the state of Utah is the American black bear.
But I think brown bear is different than a grizzly bear.
It says true brown bears, grizzly bears, so yeah, there probably is a different variant.
Yeah, I thought there was black bear, brown bear, and grizzly bear.
Yeah, I don't know. AI's not helping me with that. Wild Aware Utah Bears. Welcome to black bear country, baby. Have you ever seen a black bear in the wild?
It's been a long, long time.
Bear habitat, bear feed. Let's see. How to prevent incidents with bears. Don't call the bear Yogi.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's the first on the list. Don't call it Yogi Bear.
Hey, boo-boo. You gotta call him boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
And I heard they also like being kicked in the nuts.
They love it, dude. It's the black bear's favorite pastime is just a straight nut shot.
Grizzly bears like it even more, though.
Oh, they do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you're holding salmon. That's too.
You've seen that commercial, right?
Yeah. What are those? Oh, shit. I haven't thought about those commercials in forever. I think I know what you're talking about.
So, Google commercial man kicks grizzly bear in nuts. Or is it the grizzly bear kicks him in the nuts?
I think I've seen that.
I remember the one that's like a foreign commercial where it's a bear or something.
It's Canadian.
Oh, is it Canadian?
Yes.
So we are thinking about the same thing.
Like they're at the river and...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was a cheese commercial or something.
I think it's for like canned salmon.
John West salmon. The bear fight.
Let me see if I can find the other one I'm thinking about.
Here it is right here. Hold on.
Yes, this one.
Oh, no, I haven't seen this.
So yeah, this
looks
one's great.
sweet, though. There's already like just the thumbnail is a little grainy, and there's a dude basically doing kung fu with a bear.
At the river mouth, the bears catch only the tastiest, most tender salmon, which is exactly what we at John West want.
There's a man fighting a bear. Now the bear's doing kung fu. Kicks him in the balls. And then he steals the...
Yeah.
To bring you the best.
It's not what I was thinking of. Maybe the one I'm thinking of has a panda. I'll have to find it afterwards. I'll show you guys, but... I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you just muted it. We didn't beat the game. Well, how much time do we have left? We'll just let that music play out for 30 minutes. Then we will get copyright strikes. Well, anything else you guys want to bring up other than the data center that's going to be 40,000 acres, the size of Manhattan, that's being built in northern Utah? But we won't get into that today.
Yeah, we'll save that for next time.
Yeah. No, we won't.
Well, maybe we'll have more updates on it.
Yeah, then when we get next time, we'll save that for next time.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be one single building.
No, you're right.
No.
It's sick, though. I mean, I thought the Great Salt Lake already had too much water anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense. They should just cool it with salt water, you know?
Yep.
All right. Well, Kurt, you got anything?
Nope.
Want to make a joke?
Nope.
Knock, knock.
Nope.
Who's there?
I don't know. I wasn't prepared for anybody to answer. Solar panel salesman. Would you like to buy some solar panels?
Yeah. No.
It is that type of season. If they knock on your door, don't buy them. They're a ripoff. All right. Well, this has been Weekly InSalt. We'll catch you guys next episode. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
I can't wait for the solar panel guys to come over there. Because you have that no soliciting sign, and Kurt just goes off.
Yeah, I actually had to come and do mine and look at it. It's not worth it for you.
Like, hey, can I call your power company? No. Go away.